Some coffee's fast, but not fresh. Some coffee's fresh, but only after a long wait. Speedway coffee is made fresh at the push of a button, hot or iced, so you can have fresh coffee your way, right away. Find a store near you at speedway.com/locations.
You wear a life jacket when you're out on the water and a bike helmet when you're out on the trail. Chances are you're a fan of added confidence, and so are we, especially when you're out on the road. That's why the 2022 Chevy Equinox comes standard with Chevy Safety Assist. 6 advanced safety features to help you stay safe. Find new confidence, find new roads. Chevrolet. Visit Chevy.com/safety to learn more about Chevy Safety Assist. Safety or driver assistance features are no substitute for the driver's responsibility to operate the vehicle in a safe manner. Read the vehicle's owner's manual for more important feature limitations and information.
Welcome back, gamers, to Budget Arcade, the #1 free-to-play video game review podcast in the world. I'm your host, Mark. In these off weeks, by we I mean me, I typically bring you what's going on in video game as a whole. What's the news? What's the buzz? What's the tea? And the not off weeks, we review a free-to-play video game. Typically, it's garbage, but every now and then we get some gems. Last week, we reviewed Creatures of Aether. I think I wasn't on that one, so if that's not the right game, please forgive me. But, I'm going to talk to you about what's going on in some video game news currently. And there's not too much going on, but there is some things and some bigger news as far as consoles go. But Nintendo released officially the Nintendo Switch OLED. And it's a new console. Cost you a little bit more money, but they officially did it. It was released on the 8th, so as you're listening to this, a couple days ago. The OLED model is it's got a 7-inch OLED screen and features a slimmed down bezel as compared to the previous Switch model. And it also has a wider stand, so you can sit it on a table and play at a better angle, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a big Switch gamer. I got a Switch, but I don't play on it much. And it's got some enhanced speakers, so you can listen to your whatever video game sound you got going on. It features 64 gigabytes of internal storage, and it comes with a new docking port. This new dock has an HDMI port. I can't talk. I'm sorry. An HDMI port, 2 USB ports, and a new wired LAN port. And the Switch OLED model will run you $350. So that's the newest buzz regarding the Nintendo Switch OLED, and I'm looking at pictures of this new wide adjustable stand, and it looks much more suitable for the Switch than the previous version. And these the new color scheme on this one is white on black, and it looks pretty dope. So that's that. And some other news. Rockstar officially announced Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy, the definitive edition. And what that is, it's Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, who many would call the best Grand Theft Auto games. And these games will be or this trilogy will be released for the PS5, the PS4, the Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and the PC via the Rockstar Games launcher. And quotes, later this year. So I'm thinking probably a holiday release right around Thanksgiving. Rockstar says that all three games will feature across-the-board upgrades, including graphical improvements and modern gameplay enhancements for all three titles, while still maintaining the classic look and feel of the originals. That's that. We've been expecting this a little bit for a while, but Rockstar also announced that the games will come to iOS and Android early 2022. I don't know why you would want to play these mobile, but whatever. You do what you want to do. This is going to be a shorter episode, just so y'all know. Get you some lunchtime listening in. We're going to shoot for right around 20 minutes here. So if that holds up, I'm your boy. But so let's talk about what I'm. No, let's not talk about what I'm playing just yet. Let's talk about what is new in gaming as far as releases for October 2021. And on the first, we had FIFA 22. That's EA, and that was out on all your consoles. We had Alan Wake Remastered, which came to the Xbox One, the PS4, the Series X and S, and the PS5, and that was out on October 5th. Also on October 5th, we had Rainbow Billy, The Curse of the Leviathan. What the... That's a ridiculous title. We'll see. Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania came out on all your consoles on October 5th. We had Far Cry 6, which I'll touch on a little bit in what I'm playing, but that is out on all of your current consoles except the Switch, not the Switch. And that came out on October 7th. Warzone Season 6 is out on the PS4 and the Xbox One and the PC. Lego Marvel Superheroes is exclusive on the Switch on October 8th. Metroid Dread, which was a much anticipated Switch title, is out currently. We've got Back 4 Blood, which is the anticipated? I don't know. But essentially it's Left 4 Dead 3, but titled Back 4 Blood. It's the co-op and PvP V Zombies, developed by Turtle Rock, and it's out on the Xbox, PlayStation, the PC. The game was in beta back in August, but is now full release. And that, I'm sorry, it's not. By the time you're listening to this, it will be out. But as I'm recording, it is not out yet. It is out on October 12th. The Crysis Remastered Trilogy, which Crysis was, there were some good games. That is out on October 15th for all your current gen consoles. Demon Slayer, the Haikonami Chronicles is out on October 15th. Dying Light, the Platinum Edition, is coming to the Switch. Man, Dying Light was such a good game. That's probably maybe one of my most anticipated games of the next 6 months is Dying Light 2. So if you haven't played Dying Light, or you really liked it and you're looking for a different experience a little bit, Dying Light Platinum Edition is out on the Switch on October 19th. Resident Evil 4 VR comes to the Oculus on October 21st. Let's see. Jumanji, the video game enhanced edition, is out on October 22nd for the PS5. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, which, back at EA.
Bundling home and car insurance with Geico is so easy, your neighbors are probably already doing it. But who? They may drop little hints like,
beautiful day out. Even more beautiful since we saved by bundling our home and car insurance with Geico.
or
Yard work is hard. Much harder than bundling with Geico, which was easy.
it may be even subtler, like,
Speaking of burgers, we bundled our home and car insurance with Geico and saved a bunch of money.
bundling is easy with Geico. Just ask your neighbors.
And now it's Geico's Motorcycle Rules of the Road. Before you ride, make sure your mirrors are clean and adjusted properly. And if you're going on a group ride, make sure the lead biker knows where they're going.
Ed, quick question. Where are you taking us?
Oh, I have no idea. Well, am I the leader? Because I was following that dude with the red helmet. Where is he?
And the rule to saving on motorcycle insurance is, in 15 minutes, Geico could save you 15% or more.
Not EA, E3. Got a lot of buzz from Square Enix. Being developed by Eidos Montreal. They brought you the current Avengers game, some of the Tomb Raider titles. The Avengers game was trash. Just put that out there. It was trash. The Tomb Raider games are really good. So maybe this one was maybe this Guardians of the Galaxy game was rebuilt a little bit, but I'm not holding out hope. It'll probably be much in the same vein as the Avengers. So if you liked that game, you'll probably like this game. I didn't, so I'm probably not going to play it. But it is out on October 26th for all of your current generation consoles. Hey, here's one. Workshop Simulator is out on the PC on October 26th. Plan B from Outer Space, a Bavarian Odyssey, is also out on the PC on October 28th. That's pretty much it for the release calendar for what's coming in October. So let's talk about what I've been playing. And I've been waiting to play Deathloop, which is a PS5 exclusive. It's also out on the PC, but via the PS Store. But it's essentially a PS5 exclusive. It was released on September 13th, 2021. And it's a roguelike, but it's a different type of roguelike. I've just started to dive into it, and it is pretty amazing. It takes a few, I would say it takes probably an hour or two of gameplay to really find your footing. But once you find your footing with Deathloop, it's probably game of the year. That's coming from somebody who doesn't play roguelike. Well, I play them, but I'm not a fan of roguelike titles. There are games like Deathloop. Dark Souls is the obvious one, just simply because it's hey, you're gonna die a lot, and you just gotta keep dying and keep moving. But it also features some gameplay mechanics from games like Dishonored and a little bit from Hitman, but Arcane Studios has completely made something, or I should say, has made something completely new and exciting. The gunplay, the different runs you do because you died, and then you have to come back. And honestly, and I've only just started playing it, so the story is still finding its footing, and so I can't really speak a lot to the total experience of playing this game, but essentially you're an assassin, and you have these targets, and they're called visionaries, and these visionaries have decided to hold themselves up on an island, and the color scheme and the art direction and everything makes you think of 60s, 70s, but you play as this guy Colt, and he's kind of a badass, but he's got amnesia, and he doesn't know what's going on, and he doesn't know how long he's been stuck in this loop. And so that's how the story plays itself out, is on every run, every loop, you experience a little bit more of the story, and you unlock certain abilities and certain things that you can keep with you, but everything else, after your loop is over and you re-loop, it's completely new. And so I'm excited to continue to dive into this game, and I've read that the total gameplay experience is about a 20-hour run, so it shouldn't take you that long to really get the full experience once you start playing it. But I've also been playing Madden 22 on the PS5, and let me just tell you, and Jeff, I know you're going to listen to this, but it's garbage. Much like every Madden game since 2006. I don't know why anybody chooses to play Madden anymore, but essentially they recycle the game every year and make minor graphical enhancements, but it's garbage. It's laid out much in the same as the previous year, and they're just new names on the back of jerseys. And if you're a big football fan, you would probably play it, and you would probably enjoy it. If you're a competitive online Madden player, you're probably frustrated because there's not a whole lot difference between last year and this year. And for a game that'll cost you, $60, it's just it's a scam to get your money. That's all it is. So if you're a football fan and you're looking for your football fix, I guess, your American football fix, you can play a little bit of Madden. But if you're looking for a much better game, FIFA 22, for some reason, the studio that develops, the in-house EA studio that develops FIFA, takes much better care of their franchise than the in-house studio that develops the Madden titles, and that's weird. But so that's what I've been playing. Like I said, shorter episode. Hopefully we get you guys in and out of here quickly. But if you want to get in touch with us, you can find us on all of the social medias: Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, all of them. We're on all of them, at Budget Arcade. And if you want to join our Discord, We have a Discord. You can catch the link in our show notes. If you want to become a subscriber to the pod, and we would very much appreciate that, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/budgetarcade. And you get with your Patreon subscription, you get behind the scenes access to our Discord, an exclusive Patreon subscriber only channel where you can interact with other Patreon subscribers and myself and Jeff and Scott and Elliot and pretty much anybody you've ever heard on this podcast. You can interact with us there. What else? Join us next week as we review Super Auto Pets. I don't know. It's a game, I guess, that Jeff picked. It's probably garbage, but it's called Super Auto Pets. And if you want to play along and leave us some commentary in our Discord channel, you can do that, and we'll read the commentary here on the podcast. But that's it for me, man. We'll catch you guys next week. Our music is provided by Stimage, and you can catch his music at metroidmetal.com.
Some coffee's fast, but not fresh. Some coffee's fresh, but only after a long wait. Speedway Coffee is made fresh at the push of a button, hot or iced, so you can have fresh coffee your way, right away. Get 2 times the points when you buy any size hot or iced coffee drink with Speedy Rewards.